Okay. Let's make sure everything's working here. Go. Okay. Hey Grifter, welcome back. 888. We are up in Wyoming right now. Way up in Wyoming. We are near Midwest Wyoming right now. We've got some thunderstorms trying to go up here. They've been struggling a little bit. So we'll see. Of course, now there looks like there's a solid tornado chance, like right next to my apartment, although that might be winding down. Severe storm out by Bennett, Colorado, that's moving. It's basically just sitting still between Watkins and Bennett. Yeah, now there's outflow coming, so we are way up into Wyoming right now. We're waiting for a couple for just a couple storms to go up. I've had pretty decent service all day. There are a couple areas where it dips, but I'm back in the main vehicle now, so I've got the signal booster ready to go. It's completely fixed. Car's good to go. Got our brakes replaced. Realignment, all the stuff we need to get done. So I'm trying a new thing with the power supply. I actually am using just a GoPro charging cable instead of this longer one that I bought. So maybe this works. I'm not too sure. If it doesn't, I'm gonna keep monitoring it just in case, but it seems to be working right now. So I'm thinking we'll maybe go north a little bit and then hopefully try and find a county road that takes us west, because it's basically just sitting over there. We can go up this ridge. I don't have service in this little valley here, but when I get to the other side I do. The problem is it just takes a while to get from one side to the other. So, and just in case I decide to get on that Powder River storm to the south. Very broad area of severe weather possible today. I mean, it goes from what, Oregon into Idaho, southern Montana, far western South Dakota, Wyoming, into Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, and then the main threat is in Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi, and then the marginal risk continues out into Alabama, Georgia, South and North Carolina. So almost a coast-to-coast marginal risk, which is pretty crazy. Good afternoon, Nevada gal. How are you doing? Yes, Nikki, I am pursuing. Once again. Had to call the chase early yesterday. We could have made it down to those storms, but I just didn't think that they would have survived. There was a weak little tornado right on the interstate in Colorado yesterday. And then some great structure and some really powerful storms out there. I could have made it, but I decided to go pick up my car, which I think was the best move. So I think we might head up towards Kaycee. I know I have service in Kaycee. The valley can be a little bit rough. It's only a 15 to 20 minute drive, but our storms are still maturing. They've got a long time to mature. Tornadoes may be possible. I don't think they're very likely. We don't have very much instability, so that may be kind of hurting everything today. And our cloud heights are starting to soar here, so Probably not going to be anything tornadic. Hoping for some great structure, but it's going to be tough to get too close to these storms because there is basically no road network out here. Some thunderstorms going up Powder River towards Thermopolis, Wyoming. There was a strong cell out by northwest of Cheyenne, but I'm not sure if it's not there anymore. It seems like it's already kind of pulsed up and down there. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. So this storm has just been sitting here. It has been developing for almost an hour and a half, and it has barely moved. And it looks like a supercell near Powder River. But I think the conditions are just a little bit more favorable up here. So if this thing can move down and move off the mountains, that would probably be our storm. Check our observations here. It's a pretty similar environment. Maybe even more backed winds down south. Make sure everything's doing okay again. So this thing's just kind of floating around for a little bit. Hello, Todd. Welcome from Georgia. I have never been there, I don't think. I mean, maybe I'd passed through one time on my way to Florida or something, but I've never actually stopped there. Love to visit there sometime. Need to get all the states. Very plain-centric right now, so. That Powder River storm looked kind of interesting, but the problem is it's going to be a pain to get on. It's kind of far. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, my radar says Powder River, so. We're going to put that in our maps and see how far away it is. 40 miles. Yeah, so that storm would take an hour to get on. And it looks like it's starting to drift south. It's going through a couple mergers right now. It's moving faster than ours. It's definitely the strongest storm in the area right now. Just not sure if we take a risk like that until it comes through with the merging. I think that's when we should probably start moving, is when it looks like it's going to survive, because it's about to just dive into a kind of a road network hole, it looks like. Yeah, well, it's not too bad down there. So if we head down to Casper, and if it moves southeast, we could get on that pretty easily too. Just want to keep everything in place, since don't quite know how this is going to evolve yet. These things don't have crazy strong radar returns. It's because the terrain likes to block, and it's just, you know, it's a mess. And there's drier air today, so it's not going to show up as well anyway. That's why there's only a marginal risk out. Good wind profiles all around, just moisture and instability are a little lacking. A little tired today, I'm not gonna lie. I've been on this road for about an hour and a half, and that's the first person I've seen. What do we do? Welcome Tosh Savage from the UK. I've never been to Europe. I've only been to French Polynesia and Mexico. I really want to get out, tour Europe sometime. But I'm always grinding away with storms during the spring and then work the rest of the year, so somebody else coming through. Good day for a storm chase. It's really nice out. See if this Powder River stuff can survive that mess. There's a definite supercell in there. It's really small, but I just see it taking a right turn on radar. And then there's our storm, which is kind of just sitting there a little. We will let the environment and the storms decide. I don't want to go an hour south just for that storm to die on arrival. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but tomorrow looks like we'll be back out in Wyoming also. And then probably a down day Tuesday, and then we'll be way out east on, well, actually tomorrow they have the 2% tornado risk out for South Dakota and the northwestern Nebraska Panhandle, or I guess just the northern Nebraska Panhandle. But Tuesday is probably a down day. There's a marginal risk out for mostly Texas, a small chunk of southwest Oklahoma. And then Wednesday we'll probably be in the Siouxland area. Thursday we'll be Midwest somewhere. Definitely another active stretch coming up. It's been pretty quiet with just storms in the plains, but it seems like pretty soon it's going to have a couple days out east. So I have not seen a good tornado since May 26th, I think. I had a weak probable tornado 3 days ago in Nebraska, or 2 days ago. I'm getting all my time mixed up, but been out so much this year. I think I'm getting close to chase number 50 now. But Tuesday will be a nice down day, a travel day. I've got to return my rental that day, so I still have it. They're closed these 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm probably not going to be there Monday to do it. So take that in Tuesday and then head east. I haven't chased that area in forever. I haven't seen anything good there ever, so every time I've gone up, it's just been a mess. And then every time I don't go up, there's like one of the most photogenic tornadoes or photogenic storms of the year. It's the way of storm chasing. Oh good, I can quit talking to myself. Yeah, I talk to myself quite a bit. That's how I process everything. I think that's part of the reason why streaming might work out well for me. Yeah, this looks like a little mini supercell on radar. That might be the one. Stronger radar return on that Kaycee storm, and it looks like a bow echo type thing. Trying to go near Powder River. That's a little interesting. Not sure what that's doing. Some kind of front looks like it's moving through there. Have to watch that. I'm just not sure. I think we should go north to Kaycee and try and find a way over there. And that puts us in position for that storm northwest of Kaycee as well. It just really pulls us away from that Powder River thing. Our other option is to go up this ridge here, which we might lose service going down for probably 5 minutes, but I know we have good service back at the top of it, so what do we do? What do you guys think? Do we go north or do we go straight down this road west and up this little ridge? We'll lose service going down it for a little bit, but it's only what? I think we only lose service for about 2 miles. That's about 6 miles to cross it. Yeah, that's true. But Donna, storm chasing makes me question my sanity more than talking to myself does. It always goes where I'm not, so gotta stay on my toes. Read this environment, process the environment. I think we're gonna go north. I think that's what we're gonna do. I know we have service in Kaycee, and I'm pretty sure the service along there is pretty good. Network booster is attached to everything today, so hopefully we don't drop service as much as yesterday. Need to get some other options, find some way to mix connections, because I'm just using one single hotspot right now. Yeah, so that front down south, that kind of rules out that Powder River storm, I think. So we're gonna go turn around here. And go north and get between that storm we were looking at and another one to the north. Hopefully everything stays connected and plugged in. Okay. My wires like to come loose on these gravel roads. So here's the interstate right up here, Interstate 25. Stop sign. I am surprised at how well service is held up here, but look at this. This is gorgeous. Big views out here. Never been to this part of Wyoming before today. So we're heading up towards Kaycee, Wyoming right now. Got another storm going up northwest of there. we'll have to decide between those two. Right now, that northwestern storm looks better on radar. I haven't been able to have a visual on it, so I can't see the updraft itself, but we're gonna head up there. Seems like a broader base on that. To Kaycee in about 15-20 minutes. Yeah, big base on this thing to our north, so I think this is going to be the one for the day, our storm of the day. Yeah, this thing is expanding pretty rapidly. This is going to be a pretty nice storm. You can just see we're kind of coming up on the base here. When we get over a little hill or a ridge or something, we might be able to see it better. Yeah, that storm northwest of Kaycee. I'm excited. I've never chased in here before. The farthest north in Wyoming I've ever chased is Lusk. And I visited Devil's Tower one time, but not for a storm chase. 30 minutes from getting a good position on this storm. I know service is kind of in and out a little bit. I apologize. We're going to get to a better place here in a second. We can really move with this 80 speed limit. Thing is moving eastward. Should be a really pretty storm. More storms went up south west of Douglas, Wyoming. My tire pressure system has low battery now. Nice. Oh well. Looks like we got some inflow up here. Maybe not. Yeah, my tire pressures are all fine. So this is, I had a problem with the rental car's tire pressure system, and I got my car back in it. Within a day has problems with this. It's excuse me, its system. This one's probably just because I've used this car so much. I got this car in 2022 and I've put 132,000 miles on it in a little over 2 years. Zipping across the country chasing storms. Here's our storm. Man, these views are awesome. Got my tripods with me today so I can do time lapses, lightning. Couldn't do that stuff the past 2 days because I forgot it, so got everything with me now. Drone is charging in the back. Oh, we do not want to take that exit. Approaching a developing storm right now. Okay, Joanna, that makes sense. It's just the sensor light. All the tire pressures are fine, so it's maybe it just be getting low on battery. But welcome from Casper. I drove through there earlier today. Pretty close to there right now. Just north, there's some storms kind of all around, but I'm not too sure that they're gonna get much. This is a strong storm going up here. way to kind of come through this valley and see everything. I imagine service drops off to the northwest, but it can't be helped. If it's too bad, we might just sit outside and see if we can get the drone going. I need to find a way to connect the drone to my box so I can stream drone feed. That would be awesome. Not sure if my drone can do that, so probably have to look into that on a down day. Sneaky storms. Definite supercell right now. We may have a funnel cloud. Hold on. I can't tell. There's definitely a lowering right where you'd expect. Come through this little valley here. Yeah, we have a funnel cloud right now. I'm gonna post it on Twitter. We need to find a place to stop. It is very, very low to the ground. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. When we stop up here, definite funnel cloud, no question about it. It's way off in the distance from us. All right, here we go. We're taking this exit here. Hopefully we can see it through the valley. It looked like it was already starting to rope out. Oh man, what a way to start. Hopefully I can get you guys a view. If not, I'll post it. It's way off in the distance, but there's no doubt it's a funnel cloud. All right, I can't see it from this point of view, so we'll keep going. May it be better just to sit back there, see if we can find an exit. All right, we'll get up here, see if it's still there. But funnel cloud west of Kaycee, Wyoming. Every time I chase Wyoming, there's like a funnel cloud right as I get on the storm. Except for yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday, but hopefully we can maintain service. Take this road. West of Kaycee, Wyoming at 4:18 Mountain Daylight Time. All right. So we can get a view. Just posted the funnel cloud on Twitter, so it's way off in the distance. We are way off this storm. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to get a view. We may have to hit the interstate again. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter how close we are to it if we can't see it. Yeah, because this little, I mean, this is gorgeous here. We just can't see over it. We're gonna constantly keep checking service to make sure. That way we get a full live stream going with minimal interruptions. Get to the National Weather Service. I'm not sure whose area this is. It's going to be Billings or Riverton, I think. Doing, Mr. Sheep? Walking across the road. Free roam sheep out here. Okay. Hopefully we can get a solid view up here as we round this corner. Yeah, slow down a little. I always get antsy whenever I see a funnel like that way off. Very low quality picture from my phone. I had to zoom in like a million times. Do we just take this route? I think these are tour vans right here. Yeah. Good bolt up there. All right, we're starting to lose service rapidly, so we might just take a different route and sit back on this storm. We had a pretty good view of it back there by Kaycee. The tire pressure light's off, so that's good. Okay. If we can't see over these mountains, I think we're just gonna turn around. Yeah, we're just gonna turn around. We don't have a clear view of anything, so. Are we good? We're good. All right, we're gonna go back up to Kaycee because we could see the whole base from over there. Doesn't seem to be moving fast at all. It just seems like it's sitting there. we're gonna get back south and then probably take this other road. Looks like a lot of storms are trying to blow up, so we'll have to see what happens here. That may have been some sort of interaction. I'm not too sure what caused that. Just looked up and there it was, so very, very far away, probably 15 to 20 miles off the storm. We'll get back around so we can see the whole thing again. I was gambling that maybe we could see it up here, get a little closer, but it's not what's happening. There's another road. And we're gonna try up here. Flash flood warning for southwest of Kaycee. Definite supercell though. That funnel was in the classic spot. You can see a distant storm way down there. I'll wipe off the windshield a little bit. Hopefully we can see it. It's definitely starting to get messy with some other storms, so we may briefly lose visual on it, and it may change mode altogether here. Man, we were just the right place, right time to see that. I mean, had we been just up the road or just down the road, we wouldn't have seen it. I'll have to wipe off the windshield up here when we stop. Oh shoot, was that the road we were supposed to take? I think it was. Alright. Missed my turn here. Try this again. 190. Alright, that's our base right there. I'm gonna wipe off the... Is that our base? I think so. Can't really tell. I think it's just poking over that ridge. I'm gonna clean off the windshield real quick. I'll be right back. Lots of storms trying to go up. Interesting look for... Yeah, that's definitely our base just coming through right there. So we're gonna take that road that we just passed, head westward. We might just not even be able to see it now because of all these other updrafts trying to go up. It's like it's about to rain pretty close to us here. Definitely a tough place to chase just because of the lack of roads. Still really enjoy it up here though. cheap service up here. Hopefully we can get a view up here. Just off to the right, straight ahead is kind of where we're interested. Lots more storms trying to go up. Definitely starting to get a little messy. Tough to see everything out here. Our main storm's off to the right. It's kind of hidden right now behind these hills. I'd like to get you guys a view. A shelf cloud coming through. Photos. moving, it was moving like southwestward. It was kind of propagating along the mountains, which made it really tough to spot. Yeah, I mean, it merged and started moving southeast, and now this line's hitting it. Line seems to be weakening too. Picture of it. Accidentally brought in 1 billion mosquitoes, so they're not tiny ones either. High-based line coming through. I think we're gonna go south, unless we expect further development later, which I really don't think there's gonna be too much of it. Come on, little guy, go. Well, there's kind of our shelf cloud that's coming through. There's definitely some sort of line here. Just want to get to a more favorable. That mosquito is huge. See what's over here. Just right at a mess. Big line coming through. Let's check on everything. I haven't looked at the stream stats in a little bit because I knew we were dying with service. Time for a mountain time lapse. Where would be the best spot for this? I kind of like where we just were because it was so high up. Yeah, our storm over there is dying. Maybe it's got a little thing, but this is a nice shelf. Good. All right, I'm gonna go get a time lapse. I'll be back. And I'll look at chat again. I know it's been a while. Time-lapsing would be easier with my tripod. Forgot to grab that. time-lapsing now, and then we'll look at our future options, because we're probably not going to be able to stay on this storm once it crosses through. Definitely seems like it's, yeah, it's definitely coming straight at us here. So we gotta look, there's a couple storms way down southeast of Casper. Not sure that they're that interesting. There was a land spout reported near Grove, Colorado. Maybe that'll help. I drove like 20 feet and my service like quadrupled. That's crazy. Alright, we're running a time lapse now. We're gonna try to pull off here. I mean, not too sure. My signal booster's not having a fun time. The service is really up and down. What I'm gonna do is see if I can readjust the antenna position. Also another area That's where you'd expect it. Get something crazy out of this. Like, is that another one? I can't tell from here. Tough to. Looks just like a ragged shelf. It's gonna come through roughly the Kaycee area. South. I think we stay up here for the time being. I don't know. Definitely wacky up here. Like, there's a definite shelf cloud, but there's kind of like a little area that looks like it's partially just more supercellular, but I don't think it's an embedded supercell. I think it might just be like the I guess bookend vortex, maybe? Weird. I mean, it's good structure though. See if we can find a place to. Is this a spot we can come through right here? Yeah. I mean, in theory, we could. Huh. Where's our radar at? Our radar's really far. Okay, I'm gonna try for some lightning now. So I'll be right back. that structure moving in. Don't think we have a plan B for this storm. I mean, we could always try and chase it, go to Kaycee and then go east. It's like just a bowing line segment. There's all that stuff west of Esterbrook. Hopefully we got that bolt. Alright, hopefully got a better filter on my other camera for lightning. Try it out here. Swap them out. Okay. Good there. To find the mount for it. I don't know where I set it. I know I got like another mount for this. Definitely a lot worse of a tripod, but it's better than nothing. Haven't used this one yet this year. Got that really good one, so I don't needed it as much. go grab the other camera.
All right, well, we're gonna go south to Casper. Starting to rain a little. Getting out at the perfect time. My car has no eyesight. Oh no. Try and get up here. Man, it is definitely not bad.
close off to our west. I want to get another shot right here. Alright, I'll be right back. There's one more shot I want to get. Check this storm out, the strongest part. Not expecting anything too bad. It's not severe wind or anything. Ooh. Guess I have to go this way. Gotta go south. All right. Head back north. I'm getting hungry. Gotta head down 3 miles before we come back north. Continue down here and then we'll head back up to Kaycee. I think we're just gonna call it and get in position for tomorrow. Kaycee, Wyoming right now. Car's trying to throw me off the road here with its auto steer. And then it gets too close and it realizes, oh, you're out of the lane. Turning back around here. Oh man. Hungry. Alright. Yeah. I think today is about done for chasing. I'm gonna rest up, get in a position for tomorrow to check chat again, because it always starts off fine. The stream service is fine, and then about once we really get to the storm, our service just starts cutting out like crazy. So it doesn't even, it always seems to just, I don't know. It's a pain, but we gotta find a way around it. Oh, that was a great bolt. Alright, let's drive into the rain. Car needs a wash. Definitely a couple storms going up north. They don't look quite like what we're looking for though. right. Gotta find a hotel to stay in tonight. Solid little storm, it seems. Today's chase is about done though. Gotta look at hotels for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like it's western South Dakota and the northern Nebraska panhandle, so don't want to drive all the way back to Colorado just to have to fly back out there tomorrow morning. So gonna pull through here and then we'll go down, sleep in probably Casper, Douglas, or Cheyenne, I would guess. Maybe Rapid City. Rapid City would work. We're just gonna look at what's closest. Look at chat here. I know it's been a bit tough day to navigate. I'm gonna look here and get on our way. I'm tired. I need another good night's rest. Getting a little bit of chase fatigue from zipping around everywhere all week. Whew. Alright, we're gonna go through chat a little bit. Creepy smiling skull, yeah. Face in the clouds. Chase tomorrow is gonna be it's gonna be like eastern Wyoming, western South Dakota, northern Nebraska panhandle. Pretty exciting area for me to chase. I don't usually chase around there often. I really like the high plains area. There doesn't tend to be a ton of people out chasing. And the Black Hills are gorgeous. So maybe I'll go sightseeing in the morning and then chasing in the afternoon. But know someone in Colorado who saw a tornado like an hour. Yeah, I saw that there was that land spout reported, like, what county was that? Like Moffat County, I think. There's a good picture of it somewhere on Twitter. Yeah, solid tornado. I thought for sure there would be a land spout east of Denver today. I'm surprised that there wasn't. I just don't think it just didn't work out properly, I guess. I was about to be really frustrated because I live in the Denver area and I would have drove 5 hours 5 hours north today for the tornado to happen 30 minutes from my house. But, you know, I never really want anything close to Denver. It's just if that would have happened. It's always frustrating whenever I've had it happen to me a couple times now where the town I've slept in the night before gets hit by a tornado and I leave the next day to go somewhere else. It usually happens whenever I sleep in Kansas. Like if I slept in Hays, Kansas and they had a solid tornado there. I think it was May 19. And then there's happened a couple times when I've slept in like near Liberal. I think there's a land spout there, Garden City as well. I mean, it always happens to me in Kansas, so gotta stay on that. But Wyoming's the least populated state in the country. Yeah, I mean, you can tell there's nobody here. It's pretty remote. Service was going up and down. Part of that's me. I only got one hotspot with me. There's some chasers who have like 5 SIM cards for as many cell towers as they can. I've just got Verizon, so I'm just relying on the one and a signal booster, which definitely helped today. I need to upgrade the antenna. I got a small one, so gotta get some setup upgrades still. Still a little bit shaky service-wise, which is unfortunate. So Yeah, I had a nice little funnel. It was kind of I didn't see any other pictures of it. I think everybody was farther north than me, and actually probably in most days everybody else was probably in a better position than me. I just ended up getting lucky by being caught a little further south, and I just got to see a peek of it through the mountains. I think Dr. Jeff Frame reported a suspicious lowering about 30 minutes later, which may have been a funnel. But that was a low funnel. I mean, I just looked up and there it was. It always happens in Wyoming to me too. Like, it happened to me like September of last year, and again, I think June 29th of last year. Wyoming is the king of producing funnel clouds about 5 minutes before I'm in the best spot, and then nothing else. And then they'll like, just won't see anything else on the storm. So let's give the radar a look here. So flash flood warning that expires in about an hour southwest of Kaycee, Wyoming. A couple showers and thunderstorms north of Medicine Bow, west of Esterbrook, kind of in that mountainous area over there. Some severe warned storms south of Denver, north of Colorado Springs near Perry Park. Looks like a supercell there. Flash flood warning out for that. Severe threat's probably going to continue for a little bit. I'm not too sure how much it's going to go after dark. And then there's another severe storm west of Trinidad, Colorado. Stayed in Trinidad a couple times. It's a nice town. I've had a couple chases near there. It's pretty common in Colorado to chase the storms coming off the mountains, so you know, most of the time I'm not sitting way out east. I'm right up against the mountains waiting for a storm to come down. And then some flash flood warning in New Mexico near Mora. That expires in 3 hours, so that's quite a ways away. There's also 2 severe thunderstorms way out in Oregon right now. No real towns near them. They're in the southeastern most counties. Couple special weather statements around. Another severe warned storm near Odessa, Texas. Kind of a big mess of convection in Texas right now. Another severe warned storm in southern Oklahoma near Ardmore. Couple flash flood warnings over there. Special weather statement for Medill. I know there's a wrong way to say it, and I think I just did it. And then for the main event, there's a severe thunderstorm watch that kind of extends through Arkansas into Mississippi. There's a couple special weather statements out right now, but as of now, not anything too interesting. But there's severe weather almost from coast to coast today. Special weather statements out in the Carolinas. The Storm Prediction Center has issued probably 1 million mesoscale discussions today. It's definitely been a busy severe weather day. Nothing too high end today, but very widespread and sporadic. So, I'm hungry. I want McDonald's. So I think I'm gonna go down to, I think Douglas has one. I don't know about Casper. I didn't stop there. I think I actually stopped in Douglas. But first time being in this part of Wyoming, it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, kind of had the chase mostly to myself. We had a couple tour vans up, and that was really about it. So, pretty solid chase. We ended with one funnel that I guess nobody else saw, which is kind of cool. I always like whenever I'm in a good spot and I just get a great view on something that only a couple other people see. But we're just still sitting in this little storm that's weakening near Kaycee, Wyoming. that's the thing with some of these mountain storms today. The further east they go, the more they're going to weaken, the more they're going to move into a more stable environment, and that should start to weaken them. Definitely a long day. So thank you, Nat, you too. Have a good night. No problem, Grifter, thanks for hopping on. You're a regular here, it's really cool to see. Thank you, Raymond, I really appreciate that. Really helps out the channel. We're pretty new to this streaming game, you know, just started this year, so it's been crazy to see the growth. I think I had 200 subscribers at the start of the year, so gonna stream for the rest of chase season, and then once chase season's over, I'm gonna drop some more long form video about kind of like what I did for my Sagerton, Texas video, where I kind of vlog stuff. I've been doing that, so I'm excited to get some of those videos out. I got some really good footage that I have not released from a couple tornadoes this year, so stay tuned for that, probably later in the summer and into the fall, because I normally will just be out recording everything, getting all my footage during the season, and I'm so beat that I don't have the energy to release too much stuff, so. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to look at chat more. My service was pretty bad today. Hopefully it's a little bit better tomorrow. These areas are definitely a little bit more sporadic. Once we get out into probably the Siouxland area on Wednesday and Thursday, should have a lot better service, more stable connections. So, but we'll be live again tomorrow chasing. Tuesday is an off day for us. Just got some errands to run and then got to travel out east. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great rest of your night. Stay severe weather aware. The pattern's about to start waking up again next week. So we'll be live chasing until it's over. I mean, we're not gonna stop. So see you guys later.